In today's video, I'll talk briefly about lending out cryptocurrency. And again, this is really a not so great idea, but what kind of got me into this is I was staking a token called MELD, which was it still is a token for another decentralized finance platform, but after the staking period was over, you couldn't restake it. And I read on Reddit forums that, you can lend it out for additional money. I said, okay, why not? And so now there's this ADA Finance that begins with an extra A, and it's a web page. But I decided to lend out some of my MELD tokens. And the way that this works is I lent out about 20,000 MELD, and it shows the value in ADA. And I guess the person on the other side of the trade, they want the price of MELD to go up, because if it does, they can just take the money and run, and they leave behind the collateral that they put up, which is close to 2,000 ADA. So they're leveraging the cryptocurrency that they have to try to amplify their gains, and they have about a year to return the MELD plus interest. And if they do, they get their collateral back. If they don't, I take their collateral. And when I initially put out a lending request, you set how long the loan's going to be for, the interest rate, and what should be put up for collateral. And then you deposit the tokens, and they're gone from your wallet. And in exchange, you get a lending token, which looks very, very strange in my Nami wallet. But when you put in the money for the lending request, you can take it back or you can cancel it. But once someone has accepted the loan and has borrowed against it, you can't cancel it anymore because the loan is active. Would I recommend that you do this to make money? Absolutely not. It's you're risking things with high volatility to borrow things that have even higher volatility. And keep in mind that cryptocurrency is very speculative. And so you can probably assume that the price of all this is going to go to zero. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 10 years from now, someone will go, haha, you're wrong. And I hope that's right. But I don't want anyone to have this crazy idea that they should loan out their crypto or borrow against it to try to make money fast. There is also a health factor risk, which it's healthy if it's higher than 0.3. If it's at 0.3, it turns to a fair health value. And it's the ratio of what's put up for collateral to what they're borrowing against. Initially, the health was around 1.31, and then the price of MELD decreased, so that brought the health factor up. At least that's how I think the health factor works, but that changes over time. Do I see the accumulated interest of 30 ADA? No. I kind of wish I would get interest payments over time, but this is the way that this site's set up. It's an all or nothing thing. Either they return 20,000 meld plus the interest, the accumulated interest, or I get their collateral. And they can choose to give me back the meld plus interest any time leading up to expiration. Then I get my meld back, I get a little bit of interest, and everything's good. And I guess I can lend it out some more. On the Meld app, I have another stake of Meld tokens for the 6-month period that are up for expiring in April. So I can take those if I wanted to and loan them out to someone who really thinks that this thing is going to go to the moon. I'll take their money. That's it for this video, and of course, thanks for watching.